Drop your weapons! Don't be afraid, I will keep you safe. You'll be a monster, never in my talking free. You're not wrong if I hold that wrong. Everybody wants you, won't be fucking wrong. When you sound safe, things I need you safe. Well, now we get the play. We are here to stay. Get out of the way. People come out there. The sound is silent, still real. It's sweet music, it's so good to be free. You wanna listen, so come with me. Well, hey, you got the move on. Well, hey, you're a secret motherfucker.
Welcome to the Doomsday Report. Now I'm being joined today by a band that looks suspiciously like another band that we've interviewed. Heart of Hecate, how's it going?
Good.
Now what is with the whole forming another band out of, well, another band really?
Take this one.
Well, technically this kind of, the three of us were initially Heart of Hecate, so I had been writing, me and Ev started writing together. It was a bit weird, it was dancey, it was metal, we were into it. You were super into it, we formed a coven.
A coven of witches.
And then, as always, people went Halo. But So these guys joined Halo technically after Hecate, so we were actually kind of band before Halo.
Oh, really? So
Yeah. And then practically,
it just fell into
we could
place.
so we know these guys, we obviously practiced together, we're really comfortable, so it just made sense. And
Yeah.
thankfully the boys liked the music, so here we are.
How does this band differ to Halo?
So obviously Halo's weird and schizophrenic. I guess this is a bit weird in a different way. It's certainly dancier, so we've got keyboards, and we don't do the whole character thing. So it's still a kind of a venue for storytelling, but it's not quite schizophrenic.
It's not as crazy then.
Not as crazy, a bit more occultish, a bit more dancey, so it should probably appeal to a slightly different audience.
Now, I suppose that's an advantage, because that means you're guaranteed gigs whether you're into the dancier stuff or the character stuff. You're guaranteed to gig that way.
And I probably Halo and Hecate could gig on the same bill. Like, it's so weird that we probably could be on the same bill together.
Well, technically you do.
But we could also
Really?
yeah, guys,
You do your own makeup.
Now, how long have Hecate been around exactly?
it's probably about a year now. So we started trying to write songs with an idea about what we wanted the first album to be about. So girl falls in love with a demon, gets exorcised, wants to be repossessed because she was in love with him. So we knew that's the kind of thing we were going for.
And all the trials.
We tried writing, took us a while to find the sound.
Yeah.
So it was probably about a year in the making.
Now, I notice there's like a very visual thing going on already.
Yes.
With tell me about this.
This is Mustafa.
Mustafa.
So Mustafa is our band mascot. These are real bones, and we've got real feathers and stuff. So totally handmade.
Oh, you went down to Glen to chop this thing, get
so,
standard wood and
So
stuff.
I've got to be honest,
Kate-
right? See, when I first seen these, I thought you was cutting your hair off.
Well, she may or may not have cut her hair off. Everyday hair it might not be, but totally handmade. So yeah,
Like a costume.
like a
stuff as well, yeah.
costumes of what has been kind of pulled together handmade. We couldn't find what we were looking at to buy, so we just made that.
It's absolutely brilliant. I think you deserve a blue badge for that.
It's pretty good, eh? I watched too much Art Attack when I was growing up.
Oh, man.
That was a good show. This is an art attack.
I never had PVA glue though, so I've got a bit of a thing about PVA glue. If I see it, I need to buy it.
Or
Because
poster
I
paint.
never had poster paint. I never make all the shit on Art Attack, so.
We actually think we'll get together as the coven over Christmas and just have an art attack day.
Yeah.
Just
making
watching
art
YouTube and
attack.
get to build
Art
all the
attack.
things that
Art
we can
attack.
build.
Now, see your stage props. Are they all handmade as well?
Yes.
Everything.
Yep, everything.
Wow.
It's been a lot of work.
I've seen the stage and there's a lot of stuff up there. So how many songs have you got written so far as this band?
So we've got enough to tell the story, so we've got 6 at the moment. We're probably looking to add 3 or 4 more to make an album.
Yeah.
Quite a few unfinished. We've probably got about that again that haven't.
Yeah, so we've got songs at various stages, but 6 finished, and that's what we'll be playing tonight.
And how long is your set going to be tonight?
Roughly about 40 minutes.
That's awesome. Right, now, see when it comes to like practicing as a group, do you have days where you're practicing as Halo or as Hecate?
We sometimes do half and half, we sometimes do we've got a gig coming up for Halo, so this week is all about Halo because we're rusty, we need to make sure the set's fine for that, or sometimes for the last 3 weeks it's this band, because I've got this gig coming up.
See, with me being like such a simpleton, I'm going to have to watch what I say because I'll end up calling you like Splendid Halo. Or what I'll do is, it's Heart of Halo. That one. I can't get it wrong that way.
Nice.
Now, you still aren't saying much. What's your roles?
Well, I play synthesizer as well as guitar for this band. So in Halo, rhythm / lead guitarist, but this time for guitar I take like a more rhythmic backseat and focus a lot more on synthesizer. So I literally bought a synthesizer for this, and it's like the happiest I've ever been.
Yeah.
Once again, I take the lead guitar, and compared to Halo, we've experimented about with different styles of guitar performance. So in this one, I tend to go more Spanish, Latin American. So one of our songs, we always see me doing a bit of finger picking, just testing out the old fingers.
I like that.
All rusted out yet.
So the songs are completely different, and
There's a bit of everything. There's one that's quite black metalish. There's one that is, as Dan says, is kind of Latin American. It's about sex magic. I will also fake an orgasm in it. So I'm
telling you, I've got to hear this.
Make uncomfortable eye contact with you.
Hey!
Awkward.
Hey, it's not for me. I'll be like, hey, my wife's here. Right, now, plans for this band going forward, what are they?
To grow it. So at the moment we don't have merch or any of the bells and whistles that we've obviously, Halo's very established, we've got a full merch table, we're able to kind of get that chain going, get an album recorded, so it's all about kind of getting the same for Hecate.
Yeah, and that'll just be a case of sitting down and making all the merch, because I know you start to make your own merch anyway, didn't you?
We do a lot of handmade in Halo, we plan to do much of the same for Hecate, and I think people like handmade, it's one of a kind,
it's more personal.
It's more personal, absolutely.
Right now, what I want to know, is it Hecate or Hecate?
We say Hecate.
Hecate.
Right, I ain't got a fucking clue. I just see the letters and I just say it. You know, but tours, are you going to plan for them?
Absolutely, so again we'll do much the same with Halo, we'll build it up, we'll do some local gigs first probably and then try and grow from there. So it's all about growing up.
Beauty about being in the same lineup for both bands, and I think we'd initially talked about if it worked out like that, which luckily it has kind of at the moment, that we might actually tour together. Essentially,
that'd be awesome.
Plan something together.
See how it goes.
See, with the whole different vibe with this band and Halo, is that why you've decided to go for the whole makeup feel as opposed to
I think we're
always
going to want to be theatrical. Like that's just who we are. Whether we're Halo or Hecate, we enjoy. I quite enjoy going to see a visual band. I'm not really a massive fan of being a jeans and t-shirt type. And I think for this type of music, because it's quite story driven anyway, I think it was begging for us to go full out.
That's fucking quality. Right now, see, when it comes to the writing of songs, I know you do a lot of writing yourself, but is there anybody else within the band that takes a lead when it comes to anything?
Kerry's been writing a lot of the Hecate stuff.
I think there was one song I wrote quite a lot of.
I wrote quite a lot of the kind of black metal one Chris has taken, so it's been quite collaborative.
Yeah, I was going to say this quite, I might think a song's finished and I'll say Nev and Nev's like that's good and this is good, but actually I want to do this with the vocals, and it kind of just turns into a different song but keeping all the best bits, and we've done similar with Chris, say let's hear a riff and we're like, oh, what's it, can we have it, let's do it.
It was what I call my behemoth riff.
Well, that must be quite awkward then, see if you come up with a certain riff or a drum part or whatever, you know, how do you decide what band it's going to go with? Is it because you're practicing with a certain band at that time?
I think it's super easy to kind of make the difference, because Halo is very much right, what character we're writing about, and there's only going to be a certain sound that's going to fit that character. So let's say we're going to write for a song about Hansel and Gretel, it's going to be something Germanic and it's going to have a certain kind of sound. So we'll have a blueprint for that almost. With Hecate it's kind of different, so we're like, oh well, what emotion is it, or what ritual is she going through, so it's actually quite easy, it's been very, very easy to keep them separate from a writing perspective.
I'd say the kind of difference as well is Hecate guitar and bass wise is a lot more kind of riffy, like, you know, a lot more kind of industrial, kind of chuggy riffs. Whereas Halo is definitely like melody pretty much all the time.
Yeah,
like, there's always kind of melody.
Guitar, so there's not as much guitar. Like my tendency to be like, there's not enough guitar in here, I'm going to put 3 guitar parts, and it's up to you guys to figure out how to do that.
She did try to write bits where I would be playing guitar and synth, and yeah, that's not happening.
But you have to make it happen.
Yeah, play with my elbows.
Now, Michelle, does your drum parts differ? You know, do you have a different playing style within this band?
It's more tribal with this one.
Yeah.
So you got the jungle drums coming in.
Loving it.
I think with the initial concept as well, when we put down like a kind of rough gigged drum track, and a lot has been kind of hand drums, which obviously Michelle won't have, so Michelle's then got to go and figure out like how to interpret that and make that happen.
You ever thought or considered like maybe like bongos or whatever? You know, get a bongo solo going on.
I have discussed maybe getting like some kind of sample trigger pads,
Yeah.
rack mounted for behind
To
the
go
kit
like
and
a
stuff.
techno.
Aye.
That'd be awesome. Like some German techno, get like the German fucking techno dancer from YouTube on the videos.
Yeah.
Right, so plans for tonight. With this being your first gig,
Yes.
is there going to be like a special opening, special finishing, anything like that?
We just have to wait and see.
Oh, come on. See, this is a fine thing. I can ask you these questions, but nobody's going to know until we get
Oh,
to
so
release.
just tell me
yeah,
anyways.
come on, just tell me.
We do have a bit of a ritual planned. So one of our songs is called The Ritual, that is the finisher. So for that we will be summoning a demon.
Oh, awesome. You got anybody coming into it even?
We've got our
No, we're
summoning
going to summon
circle.
a demon on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking awesome.
We've got candles, we've got all the skulls, so
We got ourselves a bunch of spooky bitches here. Alright, well this has been awesome chatting to you guys. I mean, I'm going to have to cut this one short because I've got other things to do right now. But
people
what?
crush you.
You'll crush me. Oh yeah, I look forward to that. Right, but what I'm going to do is I want to get you to shout out to promoters about like Scotland, Edinburgh, Dundee, you know, to come and see these guys, because this is not Splinter Taylor.
It's not Splinter Taylor, no.
It's Heart of Halo. Sorry, I'm going to keep calling you out all night now.
Until we build a Buddha though.
The fear on my face. I'm going to be getting fucking stabbed here. Right, no, but thank you for taking the time to chat with me.
Thank
You
you.
know,
Alex.
and I look forward to your performance tonight.
So do we.
Is there anything else you'd like to add before?
Just enjoy.
Aye. Come and see us, we're going to be awesome. Pretty much.
Well, I can't disagree with that, because they are bloody awesome. You know, just see how this band goes now. Oh, well, this has been fucking brilliant chatting with you guys. I've been Esteban. This has been Heart of Hecate. I knew I'd get it right. And this has been the Doomsday Report. Keep it metal.
Lucifer abiding one, true light. be as one and you kill them all.
Yeah.